Hi friends, warm regards. Today we will talk about Amara Raja battery. We'll learn from it. We see that this stock was falling from a very long time, right? This is a daily time frame chart, and we are seeing that they started falling from here, and continuously it is just falling. We can also look at like weekly chart. On weekly chart, it is a pretty bad fall. We can look at the even higher time frame chart of monthly, and we see that from like so many months it is making many red candles, right? So what I'm seeing in this chart right now, let's talk about this. I see this as a great opportunity to buy this stock for number of reasons. Fundamentally, uh, EV is picking up, electric vehicles, and this is one of the biggest battery making company apart from Exide. And I think they will play an important role in the EV cycle. So, uh, seems like this stock may go really high. A disclaimer here: I am not a SEBI registered analyst, and I may have this stock in my portfolio. So don't buy it on the. This is not a recommendation to buy, but we are going to talk about the technical chart and understand what's happening here and what we can learn from it. So if we look at the daily chart, we see that it was continuously falling, falling, falling. Uh, at this point, somewhere here, at this point, you see that there was a conversion of pattern. So it was making lower highs and lower lows, lower high, lower low. So every low, if you see, this low, this high, sorry, is lower than this high. This low was lower than this low. So this is called the Dow theory. You can read about it. It says that a stock, when in a downturn, it will keep making lower highs and lower lows. But here we see what happened is, like, it made a higher high. So this high was higher than this high, and it made a higher low. So this particular low, you see, was higher than this low. So it appeared that the stock will move up, but that pattern again changed and it made another lower low and then made a lower high, right? So we'll just delete these lines. But what I'm seeing here right now is similar kind of situation, but fundamentally also now the situation of EV cycle is supporting the stock. So I'm seeing this as a good opportunity. So what is happening here again is that it made this low, right, and made a lower low here, right, this high, and made this high, which was a lower high, which is still, as per Dow theory, it is still a down trending pattern, right? So let us delete these again and see what is happening right now. The other thing that I'm seeing that is happening, if you look at it from a demand and supply perspective. So what's happening here? This, you see, is the supply zone. So the stock fell, came up, got the supply again here, fell down, came up, got the supply. Now what is happening here? This made a lower low here, right? And it went up and made a similar high. It did not make a lower high, it made a similar high. And now, rather than making a low, it made a slightly smaller rounding bottom and starting going up. And it broke this supply area today with a good volume, right? So this looks like a very good place, a bottoming out pattern. And if we buy from here, it can really go up. So this looks like a good trade in futures and options, or even in cash segment. Um, Now, how can it move? Probably, what it will do is, if you look at the resistances, so there is one resistance around here, right? There's another uh, resistance. It's the minor resistance, so probably it will go, if it crosses this line, it will probably go here. So what you can see in this stock probably, in my opinion, is something like this movement. Like, it goes up, faces a resistance, then goes up, probably face another resistance here somewhere, then goes up and hit this target. So this is a big target. I'm seeing that first target is around 684, second target is around 760. So looks like a wonderful time. But if you want to keep this for long, like if you're not taking it in futures or options, not options, sorry, options are going to expire soon, so don't get into options. But in future you can look for this target and this target. If you take this in cash on delivery, in terms of delivery, then you can see the bigger targets in coming years, like, again, 1000. The stock may double up from here. So again, it's not a recommendation, it's a learning video, so learn from it. And if you like, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.